Something happened recently that perfectly validates why the Agentic AI Express was started. Business Insider, the magazine, just laid off 21% of their workforce. And while everyone else is treating this like a typical corporate downsizing, I want you to see what's really happened here. The AI revolution is picking up steam. Welcome to the Agentic AI Express, a clear and frank discussion about what it will take to survive the AI revolution. I'm your host, Zachary Alexander. See, there's a reason this channel was launched when it was. There's a reason the number of clear and frank discussions will start to ramp up, as you'll see in the future. Because Business Insider just gave us the perfect case study about why these discussions aren't just theoretical anymore. They represent survival strategies. What happened at Business Insider wasn't a business decision. It was a mathematical inevitability. And if you understand the math, you'll understand why we created this channel. Why we focus on practical implementation over theoretical discussions, and why every episode we produce could be the difference between your business thriving or simply making the cut. Let me break it down for you. The Agentic AI Express wasn't started because we thought AI might disrupt businesses someday. It was started because we could see the hockey stick coming straight at us. If you've been around or in the tech business sector for very long, you know that exponential growth looks like a hockey stick. And we know that traditional business media outlets aren't going to prepare you for what comes next. Business Insider's CEO, Barbara Pang, confirmed this in her layoff memo, stating there's a huge opportunity for companies who harness AI first, and that the pace of change combined with the opportunity ahead demands bold, focused action. But here's what she didn't say. This is not about just losing your place in line. It's about reimagining the future. While everyone else is talking about ChatGPT writing emails, we are tracking a real metric that matters to businesses. Agentic AI's ability to handle complex tasks doubles every 7 months. Not improves, doubles. We like to call this value density. So, value density doubles every 7 months. Value density is a byproduct of Agentic AI-based work. What this means is that completions or results from your prompts always give you more than what you expect. You may start an AI agentic session thinking, wouldn't it be nice if we could produce something like so-and-so or such and such? And the agentic AI delivers something more complex, more in line with what you really need. Business Insider just hired a Newsroom AI Lead 2 weeks before the layoffs. Think about that timing. They're not just cutting costs. They're fundamentally reimagining their business around AI capability. In case you missed it, let me show you the math that every CEO is looking at right about now. Because Business Insider's situation isn't unique. It's the canary in the coal mine for an entire industry, the economy, in America today. Here's what Business Insider's CEO didn't tell you in the memo. Companies that use Agentic AI see an average increase in productivity of 20 to 30%. Are you impressed? No. Did you know that the average productivity increase since World War II has been roughly around 1 to 2%? Okay, so you want me to name names. McKinsey's recent analysis highlights that Agentic AI can deliver a potential 20 to 60% increase in productivity across various business processes. For example, One retail bank saw a 30% improvement in credit turnaround time, specifically attributable to AI adoption. A 2025 Fulcrum digital article references a projection of 30% anticipated productivity gains from agentic AI agents based on data from Salesforce. But here's the kicker. That's not where it stops. Gartner predicts that AI agents for enterprises will be found in a third of software applications in the next 3 years, up from 1% in 2024, and that 15% of day-to-day work decisions will be made autonomously. Think about that for a second. We're going from 1% to 33% in 3 years. That's not gradual change. That's an exponential explosion. The global agentic AI market is projected to grow from $5.1 billion US in 2024 to $47.1 billion US by 2030 at a CAGR of 44.8%. CAGR is a financial metric that provides a smooth annual growth rate, eliminating the impact of volatility and fluctuations that can occur from year to year. It represents the average annual growth rate of an investment over a specified period of time, longer than a year. But here's what you won't hear from anyone else. Early enterprise deployments of agentic AI agents have yielded up to 50% efficiency improvements in functions like customer service, sales, and HR operations. So when Business Insider cut 21% of their workforce, they weren't just cutting costs. They were preparing for a world where it could achieve 70% improvement in controls and risk descriptions, an 18-month reduction in compliance program timelines, and a 50% cut in ongoing compliance efforts using agentic AI. This isn't speculation anymore. This is math. Now let me explain to you why value density explains everything about how we think about AI productivity. Traditional productivity tools give you what you ask for. You use Excel, you get an Excel spreadsheet back. You use PowerPoint, you get slides. It's a one-to-one relationship. Input equals output. But agentic AI operates on value density. When you engage an agentic AI system, you don't just get what you ask for, you get what you actually need, plus insights you didn't know you needed, plus connections between ideas that you wouldn't have even made on your own. Let me give you a real example. T-Mobile used Power Apps, a Microsoft product, to develop Promogenius, an app that combines promotional data from multiple systems and documents to keep frontline retail employees equipped with the latest promotional information. For the record, Power Apps is a suite of Microsoft products that enable users, both technical and non-technical, to quickly build custom business applications with minimum or no coding. T-Mobile used Copilot Studio to embed an AI agent into the app so that customer service representatives can instantly search for technical details from device manufacturers and create custom-facing view of product information in a fraction of the time a manual search would require. See what happened there? They didn't just automate a search function. They created a system that understands context, connects information sources, and delivers exactly what the customer-facing employee needs in real time. That's value density. Here's another one. KPMG is using an agent to support new hires by providing templates and historical references to speed up the onboarding process and reduce follow-up calls by 20%. They didn't just digitize their onboarding process. They created an intelligent system that can anticipate what new hires need before they even know they need it. then updates that information based on ongoing feedback, so the next crop of new hires will be better off. This is why traditional media companies like Business Insider are in trouble. They're stuck in a one-to-one productivity model. One writer produces one article. If you want to produce more articles, you hire more writers. But Agentic AI operates on a whole different level when it comes to value density. McKinsey research identified about an hour of daily activities with the technical potential to be automated in 2024. By 2030, expansion of use cases and continued improvements in AI safety could increase automation potential up to 3 hours per day. When you hear someone say something like this, understand the math behind it. LLM or foundational models are getting better at working unsupervised for longer periods of time. Specifically, the Claude Opus 4 model is projected to be able to work autonomously and unsupervised on complex problems such as code refactoring, multi-step engineering tasks for up to 7 hours at a time without losing or requiring human intervention. That's a shift in almost any job. That's an overnight shift for most adult humans. So imagine tasking your company's agentic AI agent with a complex challenge, knowing that it will not lose focus on achieving your objectives for 7 hours while you sleep. Here's the thing. Understanding the math is just the first step. I'm working on a free agentic AI implementation framework that breaks down exactly how front-leading companies can start building value density into their operations without the enterprise level overhead. If you're interested, leave me a comment.